keep some. Right, I have Lars down here.
And Barney Boatman, who's knocked out Mukesh, is now second on the chip table, 841,500. But Flipper Walsh is still the leader, over 900,000. Damien Cavanaugh has moved into third, 750,000. He's on the button.
Ooh.
And Dave Masters has pocket queens.
Well, just seen a call there by Barney. And he's up against, well, he's got a pair of twos, and he's up against a pair of queens, as we know, with Dave Masters.
You know, a lot of players like to limp in with very small pairs trying to flop a set to bust a guy.
And Dave Masters said raise.
It can be a very dangerous hand, a small pair. I'd like to see Barney raise there because, you know, you're up against two overcards, certainly, and you could be up against a pair, so you want to find out pretty quickly where you stand.
I think he's going to find out where he stands here right now.
220,000, the raise from Dave Masters.
Now Barney's in a situation where he has no alternative. This will be thrown away.
That's going to clear out the rest of the table.
It should clear Barney out fairly quickly too, but he's not a speed merchant, Barney, is he? He's bred to stay.
Well, even if he's up against two overcards, he's only even money. There's just no way he can call this raise.
There it is. Everyone else has folded. And Barney's having a think.
I can't believe how friendly the atmosphere is on this table.
That's one way of telling him you've got a good hand.
I know you have a monster because you hemmed and hawed about calling him, but I have an absolute.
Can I just say, it's not a very smart idea to have a target on your chest when you're playing poker.
All right. It's only 220.
Smaller raise. You're right, I do have a monster.
Yeah. Push them in there and we caught.
At least one of them's telling the truth. It's a bit unusual at the poker table.
Little pokeretic license.
So far, yeah.
I'm never on the poker table. There's so much lies that happen so often. Bit of kidology as well.
Now that's why they call him the Hendon Mob.
Right in the heart as well.
That should be a little Tommy gun.
Thing is, you're just daft enough to call, aren't you, if I move forward?
Well, that's it, isn't it? That's it in a nutshell.
Nutcase.
Shell. And Barney does throw them in.
You would be daft enough to
Now he wants to see the cards.
Give me 5,000 that shot.
I think Barney's got a pretty good idea what he was up against here.
I'll give you 500.
Well, they're negotiating.
If it was allowed, I would.
Now he takes the 500 back.
Well, Barney did get something right in that end.
You know you want to go
You
on.
can't.
Oh, and he shows him.
Good bluff, well done. Got me off kings.
Kings?
Yeah, I thought you had aces.
Barney says you got me off kings. Yeah, and believe that one.
I knew you had them on.
Well played.
Oh, there are still five playing at the table. Dave Masters on the right will be the first to speak. Damien Cavanaugh, Flipper Walsh, Keith McInerney, and Barney Boatman make out the rest of the table. Keith is the short stack.
Pass.
Dave Masters passes. Damien folds. On the button, Flipper folds, so it's McInerney. Queen King.
Really puppy raised this. This is a good hand, and it's a bit picking up in the blinds.
Small blind against big blind.
125.
And that's it. That's 125.
What's you got left, please?
And Barney's asking him what he's got left.
600,000.
Forward.
And that's why, because Barney's got a suited ace-queen.
It's a good move by Barney. You know, I can't.
Oh my
call.
God!
Oh.
Surprised Keith has called this.
Well, I think Keith might have shown a little bit of inexperience there. I mean, if he stopped to think about that for another few seconds, he might have thrown a hand away.
There's the flop, the king pairs, but ace. Barney's got the trip aces.
He's really dead now. He's dead in the water, Keith.
7 in the jack, and that's it.
Right, that's it.
Good shot.
He still had chips to play with, so he could put the hand down.
He had only quarter of his chips in the pot with the raise, but like, unless he put Barney on something like ace rag, in which he's going to be not too bad a shape against.
Well, now after me giving all my chips to Barney, I say he'd have to be a good bet. But I mean, I fancy Dave Masters before the final today, and I still think he has a great chance.
Welcome back to the action. We're now down to 4 players. Here's a quick look at the leaderboard before we continue.
So Barney Boatman knocked out Keith McInerney. We're down to 4 at the table. Barney is now the chip leader, 1,400,000. And Damien will be the first to speak, and he's put in 140,000 raise with an ace of hearts, queen of diamonds.
It's a good raise. You know, it's a nice hand, four-handed. Barney again playing. Oh, he's picked up a pair of tens. He's picked some hands up, Barney.
A lot of pocket pairs for Barney.
Hedge for this one.
Dave Masters is out.
Actually thought Barney might raise there, but he's decided to flat call. See what the flop comes.
6, queen 6. Good play.
I think Barney will come out betting. You know, he's looking. He's got a nice pair in his hand.
All in.
Call.
Ooh, Barney's made a big move there.
Pair 10s against pair of queens.
And he's gone. And that's it. He's just discovered.
You're going to call anyway if I re-raise, aren't you? It's the same thing.
And Barney explains it better than I could.
Well, it's a tough one because I think Barney had to make a bet. I don't know if it was going to be an all-in, but you know, he's unfortunately walked up against queen.
As he said, he would have been re-raised.
Yeah.
So he needs the 10. An ace on the turn doesn't help him. He's against the 2 pair. Now it's a full house for Damien, and Barney Boatman has lost this one.
That's a huge loss of chips there for Barney.
And in fact, it's going to make Damien the new chip leader. And we're still playing four-handed, but the dynamic at the table has changed. Damien Cavanaugh, over $1.5 million in chips, is the new chip leader, and Barney Boatman, who lost that hand to Damien, is now in trouble and short-stacked. Ace-10 for Damien. The cards are following.
That's a very strange pass playing four-handed. Most people would raise with ace-10. Maybe he knows something I don't.
Pass.
And Barney's playing 4-3. Not a very nice hand. Ooh.
And he's walked into a big one.
Well, there's no raise with the king queen.
The whole table's gone on tilt after the last hand.
2 players.
And there you see it's an all red flop.
That would have been a nice flop for the ace-10.
Well, it's given Barney the straight draw.
Yeah. Got a gut shot chance, Barney. He might take a chance on a little bear.
He was in a bit of form, Barney. He had a very good result in Vegas just before Christmas.
There it is. There's the gun again.
7s and deuces.
I think Barney would be surprised if he knew they had king, queen of spades. They didn't raise, so...
I'm still surprised he's got king, queen of spades.
You tell me they've got 7s and deuces, I believe it, no?
No, I don't think so. And Dave folds, so Barney takes it with no hand as the good hands fold around him, and Barney Boatman takes in the chips.
Well, they sort of allowed him to take that one. I mean, the ace-10 folded before the flop. The king-queen didn't raise from the big blind. They played into the Englishman's hands there.